Hi, welcome to Colin's World of Cooking. Today's recipe is Italian style poached eggs in a tomato sauce. Very simple, very delicious. One of those recipes that you can add your own ideas to it. Just remember, if I can cook it, so can you. Let's go cook, shall we? Ingredients are 1 onion, garlic, a can of chopped tomatoes, some tomato passata, 3 eggs, 1 hot chilli, which I like to put in. You don't have to put chilli, you can use chilli flakes, or you don't even have to use chilli. There we go, some fresh persimmon, parsley, and some salt. So let's get cooking. We've prepared the ingredients. 1 small pan with a lid. Put a bit of olive oil in it, as always. A little bit of olive oil, not too much, a few teaspoonfuls. And into that we're now going to put our onions and our garlic. And I'm also going to put the peppers in there now as well. Now they're quite hot, them peppers, so I'm not going to use flaked peppers, because you can always put flaked peppers in there as well to bring it up a bite if you want to have something that has a bit of a kick to it. But anyway, we'll just get them to start to go transparent and the garlic to cook in and fuse in the oil a little bit. Very simple. As you notice, this is the basis to most of the Italians cooking with tomatoes, garlic, tomatoes, and of course chilies if you want to up it a little bit. So we'll get this on a hot flame, so it should only take a little while to do. There you are, they've been cooking away a little bit. The onions have started to go transparent. The garlic is not just starting to slightly brown. We don't want it to burn, do we? Because we don't want that burnt garlic taste. Anyway, I think that's ready. This should take a minute, 2 minutes. That's all you need to get the onions and the garlic. Here, what we're going to do now, we're going to add to that your tin of chopped tomatoes. 400 grams. Look at that. Everyday essentials from Aldi, I think that is. I think they're going to be 13 pence a can. Lovely job. Also, what we're going to add to that as well, I'll give that a bit of a stir so get it distributed. What we're now also going to add to that is some passata. There you can see that. Now this is 500 grams, so it's half a litre. I think it's a bit too much, but I'm going to add half of that, and we'll save the other half for later. And we mix that in. Now I'm trying to make a little bit more sauce than you actually need for this, and I'll tell you why later, because I want to use it for something else. So you can actually do 2 dishes from this sauce, but let's get this first one done. Right, obviously now we've got to put a good portion of salt in there, because you've got tomatoes in there, so you really mustn't forget to put a good dollop of salt in there. And of course, a handful of parsley. Okay, that's mixed in. So what we're going to do now, we're going to turn the heat down a little bit, because that's on a very high heat. Now to cover that, we're going to let that cook away. There you are, let's have a look. Oh yes, bubbling away, we're almost there, aren't we? Look, what I'm going to do at this point, because I made a little bit more than I need, I'm going to take away 2 spoonfuls of the sauce, because just a little bit more, because I'm going to use this later. So it's a double whammy dish this, because I've now got a sauce, a base sauce for a pasta dish that I want to make later tonight. So there we go. So we've got a fair portion of tomatoes left in there, and what we're going to do now is, this is the part that I like, we'll turn that weight down because they're bubbling away, we're going to put the eggs in. So in this case I've got 3 eggs, 1 there, put another one, there we go, and 1 more over this side. They shall, hopefully, yes, there you go. So that's the eggs now in the tomato sauce. We put eggs in, so I'm just going to put a little bit of salt over the top of the eggs there, even though they should take the flavour from the tomatoes. And then what we're going to do is put the lid back on, and we'll let the eggs poach away. The only thing with making this, it always messes up my cooker. I've got to clean it then afterwards. But so is the trials of life, isn't it? Anyway, this here, the sauce that I've put, where's the camera gone? The sauce that I've put to one side, I'm going to let that cool down, and I'll save that. I can either put it in the fridge, I can use it tonight, or I can use it tomorrow. But I've got a base sauce there for 1 portion of pasta. The girls I know will want to eat pork, so that means I can make myself a quick plate of pasta. I've got the sauce though already. All I've got to do is make some meatballs, which I'm going to show you in a subsequent video. Anyway, let's wait for the eggs to do, shall we? Right, I think it's time. Oh yes, they're done. Lid away, gas off, and then what we're going to do now, we're going to plate them up. Oh, in that lovely tomato sauce. And then we're going to plate up. We're going to take one of these lovely eggs with the tomato sauce. In fact, I'm going to go for 2 of them. There's 2 eggs here. Poached eggs with a tomato sauce base. Put a little bit more sauce around them. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? It really does. Can't wait to dip my bread in the eggs. And of course, together with some nice white crusty loaf. There, some nice crusty bread, which you can just dip into the eggs with a bit of tomato. And that is something else. What's missing now? Maybe a little bit of parsley, just to freshen it up and make it look good. So there we have poached eggs in tomatoes with some white crusty bread, and you cannot go wrong. That is something else. Anyway guys, I hope you liked that one. Enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's what I like to call real world cooking. as again made in a very simple kitchen that most people have, with simple ingredients that most people have, and made very simply that most people can understand. I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk much longer, but I'm going to get stuck into this wonderful plate of tomato and egg and think of the next recipe to show you guys. Okay, take care, stay safe, and remember to like, share, subscribe and press that bell sign for notifications. Thank you very much. Until the next time. Bye guys.